Good day, YouTube. This is J Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just take two here on Nvidia. My software computer crashed earlier. But this is Nvidia. I wanted to do a video on them yesterday. They had a great day, but a day late, but here it is, and still got some good information. This is Nvidia, ticker NVDA. You can see what they've done here over the last year. Could have doubled your money and then some, up over 112%. In the last 3 months, a little over 28%. In the last month, it's actually down 4.16%, and down again in the last week, 8.37%. And here's a look at today. So, might be going back up. We'll see what happens with it. But I have a partial share here in Robinhood. I think I had $10 laying around one day and just threw it at Nvidia. I just keep it in here just to show for video purposes. If you don't have $285, $300 for a stock, you can throw $10-20 at it and still get a piece of the action. So you can see my return here up over 220%. If you don't know what NVIDIA is, feel free to pause and go over the rest here for yourself. But basically, they're computer graphics, processors, chipsets, and lots of stuff for a computer. Founded in 1993, 36 million shares on the volume and 56 million average volume, with a $718 billion market cap, 52-week low of 115.67, 52-week high of 346.47. Great ratings on this one, 81%, so can't beat that. Here's a look at their earnings next on February 23rd. And here's where I bought mine on June 12th. Threw $10 at it. That was the price, and then it split. So that's what happened here. So should have bought a whole share, but maybe I didn't have the money in the account at the time. It's hard to say, but a little bit 8 days later it did a split, so would have been a good time to have bought in. But over here on Bing, currently showing Nvidia as a buy with a upside of 339.86. And I got a couple articles here on Tuesday. Fanatic Video Gaming and Esports ETF buys Ubisoft Entertainment, sells Nvidia and Advanced Micro Devices. So they sold Nvidia, AMD, Unity Software during the 3 months ended on Q3 of 2021. According to the most recently filings of the investment company, but I'm sure they made pretty good money on AMD and Nvidia. So here's their added positions. Billy, I have that one. I think this is Activision, not sure what the rest are. Ubisoft, reduced Nvidia, AMD, Entertainment Arts, Roblox, Take-Two, Zynga, I have that one. I don't know what the rest of them are. So there are 5 holdings in the Fanatic Video Gaming and Esports ETF. Number 1 is Nvidia, Tencent, AMD, C Limited, and Nintendo. They added Ubisoft, reduced Nvidia, reduced AMD, reduced C Limited, and reduced Unity Software. And then we have Capitalist Pivotal Growth Funds buys DocuSign and Nvidia. So kind of interesting, one sells and one buys. So they bought DocuSign, Nvidia, Bill.com Holdings, AMD, Etsy, and they sold Pinterest, Boeing, Berkshire. I know Berkshire has been at some highs. Tesla was at a high, and now it's down a little bit, but still got a good return on that one. Coinbase during the 3 month ended on Q3 2021. So the new purchases were DocuSign, Nvidia, Bill, and Etsy. They added positions AMD, SE, and Roku. Reduced positions XL and ZM. Sold out of Pinterest, Boeing, Berkshire, and so on. Coin and Dropbox. Lots of trading going on. These are the 5 top holdings of Catalyst Pivotal Growth Fund, Adobe, Shopify, CrowdStrike, Block Incorporated, and Mercado Libre. New position in DocuSign, new purchase of Nvidia, new purchase of Bill.com, new purchase of Etsy, added AMD, added C Limited, added Roku, sold out of Pinterest, sold out of Boeing, Berkshire, Tesla, and so on. If you want to go right to the source, you can find all this on Yahoo Finance. Top stock reports for Nvidia, Philip Morris, and Centify. So they feature a new research report on 16 major stocks, including Nvidia, Philip Morris, and Centify. These research reports have been handpicked from roughly 70 reports published by our analyst team today. Shares of Nvidia have outperformed the Zacks General Semiconductor industry over the past year of 111% versus 58.5%. The Zacks analyst believes that Nvidia has been benefiting from the work and learn from home wave due to the ongoing pandemic. Nvidia is also benefiting from strong growth in GeForce desktop and notebook graphic processing units. Philip Morris shares have gained 15% over the year to date period against the Zacks tobacco industry gain. When I was at TD Ameritrade, some people called Philip Morris Altria, and BTI, I think's the other ticker, British tobacco sin stocks, just because they're for smoking and tobacco. They have some pretty good dividends, and I saw some people with some really good returns on dividends with just a couple hundred or 1,000 shares getting decent income for retirement. So whether they be sin stocks or not, they give a pretty fat, juicy dividend, so that's what people are after with those. Shares of Centify lost minus 9.5% in the last 6 months against Zacks large cap pharmaceuticals industry gain of 8.2%. With revenues from outside of the U.S. Accelerating and multiple approvals for the new indications expected in the near future, Dupixent's sales are expected to rise. Sanofi process a leading vaccine operation which contributes significantly to the bottom line. Generic competition for several of its products, however, remains a key headwind for Centify. Why Nvidia stock finally popped today, and this is dated yesterday. So like I said, I wanted to get this done yesterday but didn't get it done. For 5 long days it took Nvidia stock could do no right. The price share just kept dropping as investors sought out cheaper ways to play the global semiconductor shortage. That ended Wednesday morning when traders latched onto some positive commentary from analysts at KeyBank. Nvidia stock was up a solid 2%, which with their stock price, 2% ends up being quite a lot, so can't beat that. Why did KeyBank analysts say to stop the slide? Not a lot, actually, but apparently enough. November's cloud instance tracker is showing a strong demand for cloud computing services, and Nvidia's semiconductors help with those, specifically instances of cloud computing services being used grew by 29% year over year in November and 6% of comparison of October. The news was best for Microsoft Azure Business and Amazon AWS. Both grew and faster than average year over year. I think Microsoft and Amazon were at 52-week highs just a while back. I know Amazon was. I think they fell back a little bit, but they're still up there. Looking at chip makers, KeyBank was most optimistic about advanced micro devices, AMD, whose chips largely power Microsoft Azure, and less so about Intel. Noting that Intel's processor deployments grew 4% month over month, and 22% year over year across all major cloud services providers, below averages. Is Nvidia still a good buy going into 2022? I don't give tax, legal, or trading advice, but I say it's a good buy, especially on the dips. And like I said, if you don't have $280, $300, you can throw $10-20 at it over time and dollar cost average into it in that way. So this is going over if it's a strong buy going into 2022. Going to touch on the importance of NVIDIA Omniverse avatar product and data center side of the business. You can find that video below, and here are some highlights. So NVIDIA is a huge company. They're always working on GPUs for PCs, GPUs for cloud, and Omniverse servers. So just a big business, kind of like Intel. One that I watch from time to time. Here over on Reddit, NVIDIA calls are ready to... I think he waited too late, or maybe didn't cash out in time. So why is NVIDIA so richly valued? People who made high conviction buys on NVIDIA or AMD years ago, what was your process? So just watch the dips. It's going to pull back a little bit, and had a great day yesterday, and as you can see, it's dropped today, but it'll come back up. So 52-week low of 115.67, currently sitting at 286.16, so still a good return, even though it fell back from the 52-week high, and $708 billion market cap, so it's probably getting close to turning. Let's see if we can find any other information here. Bull's got a step in here. This is a discount. Exactly, this person gets it. Is it healthy and good to have a little pullback in profit taking? If you've owned NVIDIA longer than a few months, you are still way ahead, that's for sure. Still up 120% year to date. That's still crazy. Only 100% more downside, so like I said, buy the dips, and currently at 285.96 here on the tip ranks, and they're showing it as a strong buy at a 26.24, saying to buy it with a 25, almost 26% upside to $360, high of 400, low of 285. So if you have an NVIDIA, go ahead and list that in the comments along with your cost bases, any other information you want to share, and anything we can do to make money off of this one. So, and if you sold there and rebought in, that'd be interesting to know as well. So, and it's had a great run over the year. So, there's the on November 22nd. But like I said, if you have this one, list it in the comments, or any other favorite semiconductor plays. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, and as well as subscribing. I'm getting close to 1,100 if we're not there already, and just trying to take the channel to the next level. So, and I thank you for watching. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.